Episode what?
Episode 5, Cinco.
Episode, is it 5 already?
5.
I should put my headphones
Drinking some brewskis.
6,
Oops.
technically.
on. 6 technically. There's the Ghost podcast special edition because we are having a little girls' night
Let's
tonight.
go. Girls' night.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. It's a little
Perfect.
after dark.
After dark, we were going to do this shirtless, but we decided not to last second.
We're saving that for episode 10.
Episode
Yes.
10.
Special.
We're gonna-
Actually, it should be like
100.
100 subscriber.
Yeah.
We'll do a shirtless.
So we're
Yeah.
never gonna-
All right.
What's one of the first things we got here, man? What do we want to talk about?
Well, I wanted to get you
What
guys,
is interesting?
I wanted to do the tier list, but that was too hard for me to set up. I just want to pull up like the top 20 songs, or top 10 songs, excuse me, of 2020 so far.
Dance monkey.
Get you guys to
That
debate
song
this and
sucked.
talk about this. Exactly. See, because you guys have very different topics. I've heard maybe 2 songs on this list,
So-
so I'm not really with it.
So I've got an issue with ranking songs because I tend to rank the most recent songs that I've heard at the top. So like right now, I was talking to Cade today. I was telling him, "Have you heard of Giveon?"
No.
I know. Well, I told you to look at his EP. Dude's got an amazing voice. Style of music is awesome. It's kind of like that baby making like R&B style music. I'm a sucker for that shit. It's really, really good. So like if I was to do a tier list, that would probably be at the top right now because I just been bumping that pretty much everywhere. What about you?
Right now?
Or just, I guess we can try and think back to like of this year,
Yeah.
top 5.
Well, so far,
Childish Gambino. 3, 15, 20.
That come out this year?
Yeah, dude, it was a fucking banger, man. Seriously.
okay. Well, a couple different lists. You got Blinding Lights is typically at the top of that list. What's your thoughts on that song?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is this all time?
No, this is 2020
Okay.
so far.
I'm sorry, what was the song again?
Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Blinding Lights
That
by The
TikTok
Weeknd.
song, you've heard it.
Oh yeah, no. Not even on my tier list,
No,
to be honest with you.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I can understand why you liked it.
I haven't liked
This
it
dude,
either.
you have like the music taste of a freaking
A radio station.
yeah, like yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
So I only like songs.
Exactly.
I only like songs that I can
Exactly.
sing to. That I can get. You know what I mean? Like if I hear it enough, I have such a hard time getting into new music because I just can't. If I don't know the song, like if I can't get into it,
Oh, this
I
is
have no.
a curious topic because obviously you and I have things that we like about music and there's reasons why we like it. Why do you pick the songs that you do? This dude was the biggest T-Pain fan
Dude,
for the longest time.
that
everybody
a-
was in his
yeah,
defense, but-
Exactly. Come on.
Like,
I don't have to
ironically or
defend myself on
seriously?
that. No, genuine. I love T-Pain, dude.
Yeah,
Kiss me through the phone.
that's not T-Pain.
Fuck. Not T-Pain.
That's Soulja
That's
Boy.
Soulja Boy. Which one am I thinking of?
Pick your mic up a little bit.
Which one am I thinking of?
He's
Bartender.
he's like, come on, dude. He's like, come on, dude. T-Pain classics. 3005. T-Pain, right? Am I right?
Okay, no. See, this is why I
Black
don't
and
have
yellow.
No.
I don't have any opinion on music whatsoever.
But see if you can answer that question. What
I don't
is
know.
it about music where you go, I like this song because
if it's catchy and I like if I can get into it, if I hear it enough to the point where I can like sing along to it or rap along to it, then I like it.
well, let me explain this. For me, I like the beats, and you and I were talking about this the other day. When it comes to beats, you like perks, right?
I don't even know what that
Hell
means.
yeah, dude.
So like in a
Nice
song,
perk.
if there's like a little give me an
Shut
example.
up right now.
Give me an example.
Like, what do you mean about a song?
Like
that uses
in a
perk?
like a perk that pops up in a song. Like name the song. What was the song that we were
Well, the
talking?
song, I mean, the one we were talking about recently was on 21's New Savage with 21 Savage's new album
Yes.
with Metro Boomin. It was the one that follows Drake's song. I forgot what it's called. I think we can pull it up. But it's okay.
I can pull it up. What is it?
I
Running?
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can play the song,
No,
Yeah.
we can't.
but
Yeah.
I think it was running. Anyway,
Yeah.
explain that.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're listening to a song, obviously, and you're just kind of letting it. You're getting into rhythm, right? You're
Yeah.
starting to you're easing into it, and all of a sudden that perk just pops up,
Yeah.
and it just brings you into another dimension, man.
Right.
I still don't
And
know
it
what that means.
it kind of like, while you're going with the flow, it kind of disrupts you for a little bit, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And you
No, I know
like
what you
back
mean.
on track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
No,
what I like perks.
I totally get that. And
Sometimes
actually,
it's subtle and sometimes it's very relevant in the song.
yeah.
Like I know Drake's song that I'm
Oh,
huge
here we
on
go.
is
Hotline
God.
Bling.
No.
no.
The
It has a
Kiki
perk,
song.
but
What's the
it's
name of that song?
very,
In My
very
Feelings?
subtle.
My-
Like it's very subtle. You have to
I'm
catch
getting-
up on it.
I'm getting a little bit pissed here. What is a perk? I don't know. I'm
Percussion.
lost.
It's a hi hat.
What is a percussion? See, this is why I don't want to talk about music. Not that I don't want to talk about it. I don't think my opinion should matter. I have no idea what any of this shit means.
Well, no, I think it works really well because you have two people that have different sides, and you have another one that doesn't know fucking anything about good music.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No,
I
but no.
mean-
To be honest,
I didn't
Are you
catch that.
still-
He said that.
Are you,
you're just like,
Yes, sir.
mhm, yeah.
are you still on that Little Dicky stuff?
He doesn't really come out with music lately. I haven't
Mm.
watched Dave. I want to watch Dave.
It's fucking
so
fu-
bad.
it's-
I've
it's
heard
good.
great.
It's
I've
funny.
seen
Yeah.
clips and I love it. I love the guy.
Yeah.
He hasn't come out with music, and he had that one world song. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, dude, that was such a bad
It's
song.
horrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
His last music was pretty good. I love Lil Dicky. I love Post Malone. Post Malone's my guy right now. Anything he comes out with,
I can't get mad at you
Love.
for that. I do like Post Malone.
I hate him.
he
Why?
hates him. He said he's a one-trick pony.
What do you mean?
He said all his shit sounds the same,
It
and I
does,
disagree
dude.
heavily. I think all his music is very different.
And
It's
some things
trash.
I do side with AJ with the music because I do like popular music too. Like I like radio music as well.
So do I.
But I think
Guys, hold up. Stop real quick. Look at this. Anyway,
you just interrupted my whole point for that.
go ahead.
This guy had nothing to say. He's trying to turn us off the topic.
Oh, man.
Post Malone is the
Popular
greatest
music.
of
I
all
like
time.
popular music too, man.
But-
I like
Not
Drake.
really.
But okay,
I love
You
Drake.
don't.
in a tier list, AJ, popular music, all he listens to. Me, hold on.
Okay.
Me, like I would say like 75% popular music, 25% stuff that you might not hear. Actually, one of these on the list, which is gone
Take it
now.
off. Yeah, sorry.
It's fine, but it was number 2,
Yeah.
St. John. It was Roses. Now that only got popular because of TikTok. It's a great song, but I don't know if you guys remember on my 21st birthday when you guys were taking me around to have that surprise party and you guys were just running me around. I was getting pissed because you guys weren't taking me home because I spilled some shit on my shirt. You guys remember that?
Yeah, dude. I
Okay.
do.
But I was playing you guys. I was real big on St. John at the time because to me he was new, and that was it.
Is it a TikTok song?
Like I
don't
heard that
think I've ever
song
heard
way
it.
back then.
Yeah.
What year were we at Claremont?
2017. I think
Well,
is
there
what
you go.
Kate said earlier. I'm sure
Yeah.
I've heard this because of TikTok. I remember back in the day when Vine was still a thing. That's how I got my songs. That's how I made my playlist. If a song was like popular on Vine, picked it up,
That's how you did it.
I did it.
I
And-
mean, that's how you are with Fleetwood Mac right now.
Yep. Well, okay. Come on.
Hmm.
Getting more into Fleetwood Mac because of that popular TikTok. Have you seen it?
Which one?
The dude that was drinking the cran raspberry or whatever, skating down. Playing
That's
the
Fleetwood
Dreams.
Mac.
Dreams, yeah. That was like
I
one of
didn't
the
know
biggest
that.
songs of the month so far because of that. But I
Did you-
liked
I'm sorry, real quick. Did you see that Ocean Spray sent him a car and a whole bunch of?
stocked up with.
That's the name of the brand, right?
Mhm.
Ocean Spray.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did you see that he? I guess he was a Lakers fan. He recreated the video in a Lakers jersey, but he was drinking Henny. You
Nice.
see that? As a celebration.
What do you think
Yeah.
Henny's gonna send him? Nothing.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean-
no, but I liked Fleetwood Mac before that. I wasn't like super into them. That one particular song is stuck in my head, but like Chains because of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I love that soundtrack, but that's the same thing. It was a popular thing as soon as it came out,
Yeah.
especially Volume 2 of Guardians of the Galaxy. Never heard any of those songs until that movie.
Mhm.
There's very few songs that come out on a movie track or a movie playlist that I will put on my own personal playlist.
Have you listened to either of the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks? They're oldie songs. They're good songs, right? You I think you even like them.
Except Hooked on a Feeling
I love
and
that song. You said
Redbone.
except Hooked on a Feeling?
Yeah.
Hooked on a Feeling, and the song by Redbone. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
that one.
Hey.
Those two, those got old for me
What?
really quick.
That's a TikTok song too. That one
Yeah.
became popular again because of TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting. We might have talked about this on the Lost podcast of how these songs gain like so much traction through social media things, like especially TikTok right now, and then they blow up because of that. Like if there's artists who pay to do that kind of stuff.
That's really helpful for smaller artists. Like if their song there's a couple of songs where the artist was relatively unknown, got picked up by Charlie D'Amelio or something like that, and it just went from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But this Dream song, like I said, is one of the bigger songs all month. One of the most streamed songs of all months. It came out in 1977.
Yeah.
So like it's weird how
It got, like,
these random
resurrected.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But that's I don't know. What's next? I pulled that list down from you guys. I haven't heard a lot of these lists. Dance Monkey.
Dance Monkey sucks, dude. You heard that one, right? Because we looked at each other and we are like, dude, that sucks.
Give me a little sample.
It just goes Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, is that the
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah, she's like from Australia.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it's awful, man.
I feel like
I
that should be in a
don't hate it.
commercial, and that's it.
Don't hate it.
Yeah, doesn't.
But that was
surprise me.
I saw a video of her like performing it on the street it was like years ago. She was like a street performer. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Song.
So was Ed
no.
Sheeran.
But then again, this is the thing. Like Beckham loves that song, so I play it for him.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about it, he's huge into Moana right now, so I got the Moana soundtrack going through my head.
There
right
you
now.
go.
That's how it goes.
Shawn Mendes, he got big off of Vine.
Did he?
Yeah,
He was a Viner first.
yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's one of the biggest stars in the world right now.
Yeah. He's got good music, honestly.
I'm so out of touch with all the famous rappers right now, like Roddy Rich,
Good.
Da Baby.
Good.
No idea who these people are though, dude. I don't
The Baby,
really
I'm not
know.
really into. Lil Baby.
See, who the fuck are these people? You don't like them?
Nah,
I guarantee
bro.
you've heard songs.
Probably the Box. I know I've heard that one. Yeah,
Hate that one. dude.
that was going through my head. You know me, dude. I get these things, or I get something stuck in my head, and I just repeat it over and over and over again.
I know.
So that's why I think I am the way I am with these songs. If I was repeating over and over again, then it gets stuck in there.
When Vine
Yeah.
was a thing, dude.
Yeah.
If there was
Oh,
one,
yeah.
there was one new Vine, you're like a child, bro. Like just
Yeah.
it just gets spit out randomly in the weirdest
Dude,
situations.
Remember Hurricane Katrina?
Remember when whipping was like a thing? I would just hit it
Oh
right
my
almost
God,
random
that
was
spots
like-
once I got that
Okay.
No, you guys would hit the folks all the time too. Remember that one?
down.
No, it's the the Cam Newton thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The Cam Newton thing. He did not just.
it was his for a bit.
No, but
No, he was not.
to be fair, I don't want to put it all on AJ because to be fair, I'm pretty sure there's a video on somebody's phone of you and I creating a dance with the whip in it.
No,
Really?
that was an older one.
No?
No. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Remember that time when Nate was like, we're cooking up with stupid. Anyway,
Let's talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. To me, top songs, it would only be what's most recent in my head.
Yeah.
it's crazy how much social media plays into that now, though. Because
Mhm.
that Blinding Light song, it was like a thing. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos where they play a song and the people walk out like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I know exactly
That-
what you're talking about. I watched that today.
Well, I don't know about Roses. You said that was a huge TikTok song. Dude, half these songs in the top 10 are like huge TikTok songs.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's what's pushing it up in the charts, or if it was they're being used because they're popular.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting to think of the correlation.
I guess it depends on the person, what their top 10 songs of the year is.
Top
The
10
year,
songs
yeah.
of all time. Go.
Oof.
I'm just
Of all
kidding.
time, dude.
Yeah,
That's rough.
That's
If it
a
takes some time
touchy
to write it
subject,
down.
especially this would be like a very long podcast if we had to pick 10.
Hmm.
I mean, because there's probably 100 songs that are interchangeable.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In every spot. But anyway, Dexter.
I wanted to
What's
talk
up,
about this.
what's up with Dexter?
You've never watched Dexter,
Never.
right? We
finished it.
bonded over this.
Yeah.
Okay, so give you a little background, and we'll get into. Do you plan on watching it? Ever?
Probably not.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Dexter, do you know what the show is kind of about at all?
The guy
Whatever?
kills people.
Yeah, so he like works for the police department. He's like a blood splatter analyst.
Mm-hmm.
So he works with them, but he kills people, and it's kind of like he kills people. He has like a code. He only kills people who deserve to be killed, and he'll kill other killers and other serial killers.
And he has a lust for it.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
he can't stop him. Like he has to do it, so that's his way of like controlling it, so he just doesn't go crazy. Anyway, first 4 seasons of this show, one of the greatest shows of all time, by far.
Better
like,
than Breaking
one of the
Bad?
top shows. No, it's up there. That show, when I started watching Dexter, is one of the first shows that ever gave me the anxiety that Breaking Bad always got. Like,
Yeah.
shit, is he
Oh
gonna
my
get
god.
caught?
Yeah.
That's how Dexter is. But the first 4 seasons are amazing. The last 4 seasons suck. So bad.
Mm.
Like horrible. Like the original producers, writers, they all left. Same cast, but it just took like the dip in quality. Like it probably should have lasted 5 or 6 seasons. And without getting into it too much, like I said, it's gonna be spoiler territory. The show ends in the stupidest way. Like he like leaves his son and his girlfriend. His sister dies.
So it came out. Did you already finish it? Or
Yeah, this came out a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This show finished in 2012 or 13.
Yeah,
2013. So the way the show ends is like he drives off in like apparently like killing himself. He drives off into like a hurricane or something stupid,
Okay.
and then it just shows him like he drives in there, shows his boat's like obliterated, and then it just shows him as like a lumberjack, and then the show ends. As he's never like it's the stupidest ending of all time, and like a lot of people consider it as like one of the worst endings to a show ever.
Mm.
What do you think? What do you think of the ending? Am I being
Too
harsh?
You know, that for last season, I grinded, man. Like I was like forcing myself to watch it because I was already so far deep. I was like one of those, so it became so unpleasant for me. And I think once I saw the final episode, I just was so unfazed because I would just grind.
You already knew it was kind of a shitty.
Yeah,
It came to that point.
Once he started getting into the relationship with that one lady, that other serial killer, I was kind of like,
McKay, that bitch.
yeah, I was kind of like, yeah, dude, I really don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like it was good, just like any TV show except for Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is the best show in the world, but it was like the first 4 seasons. I totally agree with you. They were totally different and they were really good.
It was super repetitive.
Yeah.
It was super repetitive, and they tried putting him in this box. Like they kept giving him love interest, which is not what the character is about. Like the character is this guy, like he's a psychopath, a sociopath,
Stone Cold Killer.
Stone Cold Killer. Like he has
Mhm.
no emotions whatsoever. Like everything he's doing, he's faking it. So they ruined the show. So they announced this last week that they're coming back with a 10-episode miniseries. Is that what they're calling it? A miniseries.
Yeah.
They're bringing back the main actor, Michael C. Hall, bringing back the original producer from the first 4 seasons, and they said they're not going to try to retcon the ending, the shit ending, but they're going to try to like make things right, is what they said.
Hmm.
Which I was stoked. I don't think anybody thought this was going to happen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw your retweet on it. That's why I was asking. Is it already out or?
And they're doing a fast turnaround. They said it's going to be out in 2021. So next year they're already going to start production on it pretty soon. So I'm pretty excited, dude. You know, when shows kind of pick back up and if they've been gone for a while, sometimes it's like hit or miss. Like, so you were huge into Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All 3 of us were. You never even watched El Camino, did you?
I haven't. No.
Maybe.
You watched it. You didn't watch El Camino?
No, dude.
I thought you watched it.
No.
And see, that was hard for me because it was good, but it left me a little bit disappointed.
Mm.
Because Breaking Bad was like up here and I was expecting a follow-up to be like up here.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
You-
really, really good.
You can never have expectations like that for any show, in my opinion. Like when you're in the stage where it's like, man, this is awesome. Like it doesn't get any better than this. That's it. It's just downhill from there. There comes a point where it's gonna do this. It's gonna peak. It's gonna be like everybody's gonna love it, and then like you said with the last 4 seasons of Dexter.
Well, that's why it's like Breaking Bad was perfect. It was only 5 seasons.
Yeah,
you know?
it ended on a kind of a high. The last season up until the last couple episodes was kind of.
I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. You got to watch El Camino though. It finishes the story very, very nicely. But a lot of people are actually kind of upset that Dexter's coming back because they think it's just kind of a cash grab. They're just trying to milk it even more. What do you think of that?
I agree with that.
You think so?
That's how it always is, though.
Do you think that this particular case, that's what they're
I
trying
mean,
to do?
that's kind of what El Camino was, don't you think?
I don't know. I if you watch it, like it gives a very good, because you know more or less what it's about, right? It's like Jesse, what
Mhm.
happened directly after Breaking Bad. So it's like what Jesse's dealing with. And if you think about it, like he was a huge part of that show. He never really, I mean, his ending was very abrupt. Like he drove off, and that was it.
Yeah.
So it was a good send off. Gave you very good closure. It wasn't like a bang. Like it didn't end with a bang, but it gave you very good closure on a character that was pretty important.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be the case with Dexter. I don't know. I hope it's not just going to be a cheap cash grab. Just pump out some episodes and that's it. Because, like I said, a lot of people consider it one of the best shows and one of the worst shows of all time. Like it's up there.
Dexter?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
It's a highly regarded show. Like it has a huge fan base, but it was ruined by those last 2 episodes or last 2 seasons. Last 4.
Yeah, it's kind of like The Sopranos. I mean, that's a little bit before our time. Well, I mean, during our time, but
Mhm.
like it came out like 99
Yeah, that was like a Showtime or HBO.
HBO.
Yeah.
And it was kind of before us.
Yeah.
But they said the
We didn't
exact same
have
thing about
HBO.
it. It's like one of the worst. It was like one of the biggest acclaimed shows on television
Mm-hmm.
to only be ruined by a terrible ending.
And that's what sucks.
Yeah, a lot of people were pissed off at that ending.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
it-
we haven't even watched it, but we know about it.
Yeah,
right?
I know about how mad everybody was about the ending.
Yeah.
It's so quick for a show that's like up here to just drop because of the ending. So that's why I'm hoping that they can kind of push it along and give it a better ending.
Is an
Fix it.
is an ending ever good? Like,
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, you're never gonna get a perfect ending that's gonna help or that's gonna please everybody.
yeah, because I heard people say that I am not a Game of Thrones person.
Me
Are you?
No.
Yeah, I've never
But
watched it,
I know where you're going.
but I heard from a lot of people that it was awful.
the ending.
The ending.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
hated
I
that
did
last
too.
season.
And I've also heard people say that in some parts of it or in the middle, it's so slow.
Oh,
I saw
watch
like
it.
2 seasons maybe, and I don't even know what the hell's
Mm-hmm.
happening. Honestly, it was just lost.
I think you're never gonna get a perfect ending, but when you got an ending that's pretty much like universally hated, I'm hoping it's not a cash grab. I hope that they're going in because they genuinely, like I said, they're bringing on some of the original people behind the scenes. I hope they're genuinely trying to push it forward and like give us a good ending closure, as opposed to just trying to milk it till it's dry even more. Because that'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
piss me off. Piss
Go
me
ahead.
off.
I was gonna say let's take a quick break for our sponsors. Beer, it's good.
Today's sponsor is beer.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. The girls'
We're
night.
very
girls'
cool. We're
night.
very cool today. Like
Yeah,
these
this
frat
beer has
guys.
our logo of our alma mater, University of New Mexico. Go Lobos! Lobo football, baby.
Go Bows.
Natty champs
Really?
next year, I swear.
Yeah.
They're not playing right now, are they? Games aren't being played.
Yeah. Natty Champs next year. This is the most popular podcast on YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're predicting it right now. We're gonna play Alabama. All right, semifinals. Clemson.
Can you even do that?
Nothing. Then
What
we're
do you
gonna
mean?
play Nick Saban.
For the national championship.
Can you play Clemson and then Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
The new playoff system. Yeah, they got like a bracket finally.
Oh, okay.
Or Ohio State, whoever.
Yeah.
All right, mark my words. Alabama in the finals, 65-0.
Us?
Us.
Us.
Nick Saban's gonna be out.
How bad do you think the score would be if it was like for real Alabama?
Last time we played them, it was like that. It was
They-
like 65 zip.
That's what I thought.
They, like,
We
of
played them
course,
though, which is actually pretty cool.
They put their third stringers in, dude. and they
Yeah,
were whooping us.
Dang, we can't even get
Hey.
Alabama third stringers.
Hey, the tide's gonna change. All right.
Yeah.
Game summary. This was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We lost 62. Oh, this was the Aggies. They beat the Aggies 62-10.
Yeah. Fuck the Aggies.
I think the real big team we played last time was Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
We don't get good games, man. New
we
Mexico
get paid
sucks.
to get our asses kicked. Do you know
yeah,
that, right?
they pay
Yeah.
those to take on those smaller schools.
Yeah. We'll
Well,
take that money any day.
Speaking of
we
college
need to
football, is
renovate the duck pond.
What's that?
We need to renovate the duck pond.
I know.
the duck
Yeah.
pond's good. That's the best part of the campus right now.
We can renovate
A
anything.
lot of
else.
people hung out around there. I was literally never around
Nope.
the duck pond.
No, Cade's got some nice pictures right up on the benches of the duck pond.
Should we
that's
pull those
true.
up? No. I'm just kidding.
What were you saying though?
I was gonna say, speaking of college football, did you see Trevor Lawrence today?
How do you do?
Back on track, dude. Clemson beat Georgia Tech 73-7.
Yee.
Wow.
Yeah, they pulled it, dude. They put in the second string quarterback, then the third string quarterback, then the punter started taking snaps at quarterback for Clemson. It was just an ass kicking, dude. Trevor Lawrence, I didn't think he was gonna be. I didn't see it from him. For me, like this last 2 years, he's dropped off big time in my opinion. But
I watched that
Better
Elite
up to
Eight
him.
or whatever, like where they take the quarterbacks in, and then when they're like in high school, they're gonna go to whatever college. And I think he won one of those. Like Tua was in there. I think Spencer Rattler was in the Elite Eight and won it or something like that.
Yeah, he'll go. Like he'll be the number one pick, no doubt. But the thing is about Trevor Lawrence is that he doesn't have to be good. Clemson is such a well-rounded team and a program that you don't have to be the top dog. You can
Mhm.
rely on anybody else on that team to win you a ball game.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Now put Trevor Lawrence in a situation where you need to rebuild a program.
put him in New Mexico.
Put him in New Mexico,
Now
dude.
You and him,
Yeah.
you know. Hey, Trevor Lawrence is your, well, actually the season's already going. He can't even transfer over.
Yeah.
There'd be no point.
So what do you? So do you think he's gonna be like the next great quarterback? He's obviously gonna be the first overall pick.
I don't.
100%.
I mean,
He's gonna be better than Tom Brady.
here's the thing.
Well,
Just kidding.
Shut your mouth.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Here's the thing. I think Trevor Lawrence will need some time to progress. He could be one of those like Jamarcus Russells and just drop off, even though I
What?
don't think he'll be like that. But, however, he's got a lot of high praise coming into the NFL. And
Yeah, 'cause-
people are chanting tank for Trevor because that's how much people want him on their team.
he's the most hyped quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I mean, he was getting like
That was-
YouTube
that was
highlights
That was
when he was
biased.
in high school,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Just slinging it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
crazy.
the next great quarterbacks, have you guys pop on ESPN the other day and watch Arch Manning play?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I think you
Do
showed
know
me
who Arch
highlights.
Manning is.
Yeah.
He is Peyton and Eli's nephew.
I thought their dad's name was Archie
Yeah,
too.
Archie. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
named after him. So their
Okay.
older brother Cooper, who got hurt, who never played,
Mhm.
it's his son, and he's only in high school. He's a sophomore, but he was a starter as a freshman, and obviously-
Quarterback, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Okay.
starting varsity quarterback. Dude, he's fucking amazing. Like,
Is he?
He's only played 12 games so far. He already has almost 3,000 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, and 6 picks. And they played his game on ESPN the other day, dude. He threw a couple picks. One of them wasn't his fault, but he's it's funny. He looks just like Peyton and Eli, and he like throws like them,
Yeah.
but he's also got some speed to him. He can he's a little mobile. But if you think about it, this kid's been going to the Manning Passing Academy since he could walk.
Since he was in the womb.
I think he will be the next great quarterback prospect, in my opinion.
think so.
Name alone, even if he sucked,
Well,
his name would push him there.
football players are also recruited off their pedigree as well. So being from such a high tier football family,
Oh yeah,
obviously, you know.
definitely.
I mean, even Jordan's kids were regarded like, oh, they're gonna be the next big thing. I
Michael
mean,
Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah,
That was a serious question because we were talking about football.
oh yeah. But like, what I'm trying to say is like they come from Michael Jordan, even
Obviously.
Ronnie James, right?
Yeah.
Ronnie
He's
I mean-
James is a
recruited.
badass.
Even,
doesn't play, though. He
but
doesn't
even
play.
if he wasn't good, all eyes would be on him because
Yeah.
he's fucking LeBron James' kid.
Because what I know Marcus Jordan was his youngest. He went to
Mhm.
UCF and stirred a bunch of controversy over there because they were sponsored by Adidas, I want to say, or Reebok. But he said, I'm not going to wear their shoes. I'm going to wear Jordan shoes out of loyalty for my father.
Respect that.
They had to cancel their contract with the brand that they were assigned with at the time. They thought Marcus Jordan was, a baller. Didn't go anywhere. So
Ew.
it's just like one of those things. If you're going to be from a high tier sports family, all
You
eyes
got
are
to
on you.
perform, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all eyes are going to be on you, and you got to perform.
It always
Exactly.
blows my mind. Like Michael Jordan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. He only has 2 sons, I think.
Oh yeah, I think he
None of
has
them are
two.
good. None of them do
Like,
anything.
the last two are twins. I think they're like
Hmm.
less than 5.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah.
2 girls. They don't do anything. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time in most people's eyes?
Tom Brady.
Other than Tom Brady.
Joe Montana.
His sons never made it in the NFL.
I think they played hockey.
No, one of them made it. One of them was an NFL player, if I'm mistaken. He was like a practice squad guy.
Mm.
I think he had like 3 kids, 3 sons, right?
Mm.
Alexander, Nate, and Nick. They all played college ball. No, Alexandra. Sorry, she didn't play college ball. I don't think. Jumped the gun on that one. Yeah, look, Nate Montana.
That's awesome.
Didn't do anything. He walked on to Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it blows my mind. You look at all these players. Deion Sanders has a shit ton of kids. They all suck,
Yeah.
right?
Even I even got that one story about Josh when
Mhm.
one of his sons went to try for SMU. Yeah.
Tell it.
You want me to say it? All right. A little bit of context. My brother is a football coach at Southern Methodist University, and apparently
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
this was probably about third year, I think, fourth year.
SMU's pretty huge now, dude. They've been a program. They've been growing too.
Well, they had their. Did you ever watch the Pony Express documentary?
No.
No, but
It's
I
about-
know it, yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but you're right. The program has suffered
Yeah.
because the funding got cut and all that good stuff.
Well, they were
What happened?
fucking buying players.
Right, because it's a super
Everybody does
hyper
that.
rich
I know.
college, university, private, where a bunch of their funders are like millionaires, billionaires, right?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go on your point, but like Eric Dickerson was like one of the hottest prospects coming out of high school, and he like committed somewhere else in that documentary, and then just out of nowhere he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to SMU instead," which at the time was like what? You're gonna go to SMU? And then he pulled up in like a bright gold Pontiac Firebird or something like that.
Yeah.
Would that
Anyway.
be like Arch
Nah.
Manning deciding to go to UNM kind of situation?
Yeah, like they paid him here. Well, I don't think it was
Which
that
college
bad,
doesn't
but
do that though?
All right.
They
real
all do it.
quick, Arch Manny, come to UNM, play ball for the Lobos. All
there you
right.
go.
Dude, I would shit my pants if that guy came and played here.
Yeah, he'd transfer in the next year.
That's what sucks about those low schools. Anyway,
Anyway, so the program shit for like the longest time. So one of my as you guys know, my grandpa was coach at Texas Tech, so he knows a lot of people. And one of the head football coach at Texas Tech at the time, his son, he gets the head coaching job at SMU. So gets there, their first season they go in 6-6, was actually not that bad. I think they were trying to get a bowl bid, which is a good thing for their
Mhm.
program. But last year they were like in the top 25. They're
Mhm.
undefeated until like the second to last game.
Wow.
This year I think they're like 17.
are they ranked? I
Indonesia?
don't think they're ranked.
No, they are.
They are.
I watched the
ranked?
game the other night. And anyway, so Deion Sanders' son goes to try out. I can't remember which one. And apparently he's just getting cooked because Deion was a cornerback
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying out to be a cornerback as well.
It was
He's getting cooked on the line, dude. You know? So Deion's like, pulls him aside. He says, "Are you serious? Whose name is that on the back of your jersey? You're coming out here and showing everybody, you're disappointing me. You're disappointing everybody." Stuff like that, dude. Just
like in
going
front of the
in.
team.
What's up now?
In front. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't make it.
no. Did he yell at him in front of the team? He must have.
Oh, sorry.
For the story.
Yeah,
didn't got
yeah.
out
This was
there.
all like in front of everybody.
eesh.
That's fucking funny. Oh, but I mean, it always blows my mind how none of these great all-time players have any great sons who, or any son. Their sons never really make it.
Yeah.
Like Randy Moss. Look at Thaddeus Moss was an undrafted free agent.
He
So
made
no-
it.
No, he got injury waived, or he got placed on IR. Like he got waived injured.
Yeah.
So he's not playing this year. I don't know if he'll make it. He screwed himself by coming out. Who else? Jerry Rice had kids who never made it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, is there any like
What's
big
that?
families that we can think about?
The
Mannings.
Who?
The Mannings.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The Matthews.
Yeah.
The Longs.
Yeah.
Chris Long, Kyle Long. What's the other one? What's the dad's name? Howie.
Howie Long played for the Raiders. What about in basketball, the Sabonis? I think that's their last name.
Mm-hmm.
Plays for the Pacers now. His dad played for the Blazers.
Yep.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Curry's.
Curry's.
Doc Rivers and the GOAT, Austin Rivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's really not much. I mean, it doesn't really happen that
Sampsons?
often.
The who?
The Samsons.
Samson.
Hockey. I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know.
I was like, what?
You guys are both looking at me
So
like,
I was
what the
about
fuck?
to Fact check your ass, dude. Yeah, it always blows my mind. I always feel bad for those kids.
If we go back and look at the recording, I was spending all that time just thinking, what's a last name that they wouldn't know?
The Simpsons.
Um, yeah, I mean, that sucks for them to live in that shadow, but at the same time, they don't have anything to worry about.
You don't know
Yeah.
that? What do you mean they don't have anything to worry about?
They got the money, dude.
You don't know that. Come on now.
Is that it?
I
Is
hate
that
when
ignorant?
people. I hate when people say stuff like
Oh,
that.
my bad.
That's okay.
No.
I hate when
Great
people
point.
say stuff like that though. Like they just assume. I don't want to get into it. Assume stuff about like rich people being okay because they got the money. My dad does that shit, dude. Like, it blows my mind. My dad is like middle class, Hispanic, like, but he is so against like the NFL players, just sports players, athletes getting their money in particular. You've heard him talk, dude. My dad is so pro like the multi-billionaire owner versus like the little guy in that situation. It pisses me off, dude.
We were just watching how Patrick Mahomes spends his $500 million.
Yeah,
Does he
private
do?
jet.
He got a private jet. I say only, it's a huge house, but he's got a 3,500 square foot house. But in
That's it?
comparison, well, that's what I mean is that in comparison, like when you look at somebody like Shaq, I know even at the time, we were watching the MTV Cribs. One of us was, or I was, with Shaq, and his house back then. I think this was, after he had a couple of championships, but, just ridiculously massive. And this was
Mhm.
back in 2007.
This was before the Papa John's money started rolling through. Just
He-
imagine what he's at now.
Man.
He got endorsed by Papa John's.
He's like
bought
the face of no, he didn't. No, he's like a shareholder.
Oh,
After they got rid of that John Schneider, however you say his name,
Yeah.
Shaq was like the face of it now. You never noticed?
Mm. Did you watch the H3 podcast with Papa John?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
That one was a good one,
course.
actually.
Watched all of them. He did say the day of reckoning would come, and ever since then I've just taken a hit ever since did you ever watch that interview where he was just
Yeah.
sweating bullets?
Sweating, yeah.
Who?
Said he eaten
John
like
Schneider.
how many pizzas in the span of
I've had 100 pizzas in the last 30 days or something.
something like that. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Well, when he was going over how he checked pizza, like when he worked there, like that dude was a meticulous pizza lover. Like he was very specific about, like he had like a rating for crust, for cheese, for that's kind of crazy.
That
Like you
dude
gotta
loved it,
you gotta
man.
love pizza like that to
He genuinely loved that, which sucks because they did him dirty.
the
You need to
pizza
watch it.
sucks though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Papa John's.
I agree. I'm not a Papa John's fan. And do they still endorse the NFL, or are they still like the main sponsor of the NFL?
No. I think Peyton Manning got rid of his, right?
Peyton Manning sold his shares because it was already dropping.
Yeah.
Well,
But he
No,
did
he-
something, didn't he? Like a public relations thing. Like he said something that was like,
yeah, he was publicly against the kneeling. Sorry, I cut you
okay.
off big time right there. He was totally
No,
against
I
the,
wasn't gonna
the
say
Colin
anything.
Kaepernick kneeling situation.
oh, okay.
And he said because of this that Papa John's was losing a lot of money. And then he said the NFL is losing him money because of that association.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not. Papa John's took a hit and they really did him dirty. If you watch that, I know you don't like H3.
Mm-hmm.
That too, man. But anyway, if you go look into it, they did that guy dirty.
From his side.
Well,
guess,
that's
right?
true. That's true. We don't know. He gives me no reason to doubt him, though. I'll be honest.
Papa John's went
Sweaty.
downhill as soon as they released the Papadilla.
The Papa Dia. You ever see that?
Oh.
It's like a fucking. It's like a calzone essentially, but it's a Papadilla, like a quesadilla. Stupid.
That's so dumb, dude.
Just the name. But anyway,
Le'Veon Bell. Or actually, yeah, Le'Veon. Since we're on football,
we'll stick
Yeah.
to sports. Well, I wrote this. I wanted to talk about this before he even signed with the Chiefs. I kind of want to just talk about the dysfunction, and I want to write an article on this for La Tonique coming up pretty soon. I want to get it out this week. I want to get it out soon, but I want to give it another week and see them get their asses kicked again.
Mm.
Give me more to write about. But man, the way that they've handled their franchise has been god awful. And then like culminated again with them releasing Le'Veon Bell, which I thought that was stupid. What did you think about that?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Their team sucks.
One of the worst run franchises in the NFL right now. Like they got Adam Gase as their coach. I don't know if you know anything about him. Shit guy. Everyone hates him. Like He came in. People didn't want him to get hired. He came in and he like took over as GM. They just signed Le'Veon. They signed him before he got there, I think. And he was like, right after they signed him, he was already like, I don't want this contract. Like he already wanted to get rid of him. Never used Le'Veon Bell right. They paid him something stupid like $28 million for 2 years, and then they just cut him. Like you're trying to tell me you can't trade that guy for at least anything? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it was a locker room issue. People didn't want to deal with that.
People were okay. So the trade talks after this game, Le'Veon Bell liked tweets saying they were talking about how Adam Gase isn't using him right, and then that became like a drama this week that he was liking these tweets. It's like
Twitter's an issue, dude.
But it shouldn't be, man. That guy's got such a fragile ego.
Yeah.
But he got cut, and then he signs with the fucking best team in the NFL, who already has a ridiculously stacked offense for a minimum. Now we're starting to see these damn super teams in the NFL.
Yeah. I think the Buccaneers are a super team too.
Yeah, no, it's the exact same thing. That was the same situation with Leonard Fournette. Like, he got cut, went and signed a minimum because he knows whoever cut him still gonna have to pay that base salary. It's like the Chiefs signed him for like $1 million, and then the Jets
Jeez.
still have to pay the rest of that because the Chiefs have no salary cap. I have no idea how in the hell they're still paying people. No idea. Yeah, the Bucs, same thing. Like, people just want to go where they know they're gonna win. We hadn't really seen that in the NFL
in a while. Well,
not like
people used to join the Patriots almost like you'd see like these big
Get their
former names that would join the Patriots because they're like, I'm gonna play for them. They're gonna go to the playoffs. I know that guaranteed.
I mean, still now, if you see any like moderately well-known player that's like pretty good or used to be pretty good, if they ever get cut and you go look at the tweet that announces them getting cut, you always see like everybody's talking about how the Patriots are gonna grab him. You ever seen that meme where it's like Bill Belichick walking through, but it's like the Stone Cold Steve Austin music?
Yeah.
It's always under every time somebody gets cut, it's always there.
Yeah.
It's like a meme at that point. But that Patriots made their living off of signing people for the minimum, and them wanting to go play with them. It's bullshit, man. That's why they
Did
got
that
popped for cheating 3 times. Just saying, different
Right.
way.
That was
Plead the fifth. Yeah.
Right at you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Jets suck. They're one of the worst run franchises, and now they just gave ammo to the best team in the entire NFL
Yeah.
For $1 million bones.
for nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
it's not nothing.
Well, in terms
I would
of
take
them,
$1 million bones.
Me too.
But yeah, man, it's a trip. State of the NFL. I don't know if you've seen. There's been like, I mean, we talked about it last week. We don't have to keep talking about it. But there was like 4 teams that got their facilities shut down this week because there was
Yeah.
tests. Like the Colts were one of them too.
Yeah.
They had 4
Let's
positive
talk about a
tests.
shit franchise. Am I right?
Hey, don't do that, man. Yeah. No, they had four false positives. And there's been so many false positives in the NFL lately that I'm starting to get a little bit
Vicious?
suspicious. Suspectful?
Suspicious.
I was trying to make up a word. Get a little suspicious. That's a little weird that there's so many false positives going around.
God, it's such a weird time right now, isn't it?
You know, we're about to hit our 3rd peak. We're peaking again.
Yeah.
And this
3rd?
time we're starting off. Yeah, because it peaked initially in April, then again in like June or July, I think. And now it's peaking again, but this time it started off here, peaked. Now our peak is like starting where it was already like.
Are we talking about all
COVID.
the
We're going back
US?
to COVID again.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Mexico, where we're at,
Yeah.
Mexico, they just broke their own record for cases 3 days in a row. Broke it again. Like,
Sorry.
but yeah, man, it's a weird world. We're never gonna get out of this shit.
I think we need to. I think it's the mask, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Wearing the masks.
No,
Oh.
wearing it's not doing anything. We need to, I'm just messing with you.
I was
I was like, what do you mean?
I'm
The
just
mask?
messing with you.
confused. I'm
Um,
looking at you like
after
what?
the clip we had that said wear a mask on
Oh,
the yeah. No, seriously, let's
says
get
don't
down
wear
to
a
brass tacks here. This is egregious, and we're gonna go back down into lockdown again, more so.
Which sucks because
Yeah.
we're in the industry that's already been hit one of the hardest. Like we're
Mm.
you know, We're gonna get shut
Yeah,
down.
the industry
You'll
we
be
work
okay.
in. Yeah.
You'll be okay
You'll be
because you still
okay,
got a
too.
job locked in. We'll see.
You guys will be okay.
But you
You'll be
know,
okay.
I just if they gotta extend. I saw something that they're gonna start pushing relief talks again, but the fact that we're like almost about to push 8 months into this shit and
Yeah.
nothing is, we've only had like 2 packages come out so far. One,
One.
right? One package. That's ridiculous. Dude.
You guys don't have to talk about it, but what did you spend your money on? Your 1,200
Rents.
bones.
Groceries.
Did you?
Oh,
I didn't get it.
you didn't get it?
You didn't
Oh,
get
yeah,
it?
yeah. We talked about
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about it
Yeah.
in the last one.
Yeah, you guys. No, we didn't talk about you not getting
Yeah.
your bill.
What'd you
What?
get to spend your money on?
Um.
Oh, you got it?
Mm.
Yeah, I saved it.
Oh, no
The
way.
bill.
Nice. What?
The stimulus bill? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
You saved it?
I saved most of it.
Yeah. I had gotten to that point when it came through, I'd already been furloughed for like a month and a half,
Yeah.
and I was like having issues getting my
Oh,
unemployment.
sorry.
You're good.
So I didn't get my unemployment, dude. I finally got my stimulus bill. I think I paid rent. And then I got like my unemployment back paid. Finally, it came through. When it came through, I had like $12 in my account. Dude. I was starting to get super, super nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, luckily, I was like, okay, everybody's okay if I pay my bills late because that was how it was
the
back
nature of
then.
it, yeah.
Mhm.
I was getting worried, dude. And so like I got back paid and it was like $4,000 because it was, so many weeks. Dude, I paid all my bills. It was gone like that. Like I
Mhm.
really didn't, I didn't irresponsibly save or spend my money, but I didn't save as much as I probably should have.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like we redid our backyard. I'll be candid. But that was something like I felt as like a necessity. You know what I mean? That was probably where the majority of my money went. But it just sucks, man. Like even back, now that the unemployment's cut down to whatever it is, like $300 a month, or $300 a week maximum. And they subtract from that shit. It's ridiculous, dude. And if we get shut down again, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It'd be weird if we get shut down again. I don't know.
When it happened the first time, everything was shut down. So it was like, okay. But now that stuff's getting shut down in like spurts, like I still feel the need to like be doing stuff, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I still need to go to the grocery stores and we can still come and do this stuff. So you can still do some stuff, but I can't go to work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because when
Well-
I went golfing today, there's like probably about 50% of people wearing masks and 50 weren't.
It's not mandatory.
It's
I
at
don't
the
know.
high priced country club.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, think about the clientele they
Yeah,
have there.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got the
so,
members, they can do whatever they want there.
Yeah.
I went.
Once a country club boy, always a country club boy.
Wonder how
He's
the
in.
Roswell Country Club's doing right now, dude.
I
Pandemic City, man.
Yeah.
me and my dad played in a golf tournament last weekend. It was supposed to be like,
Sick invite.
well, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. It was for charity. But anyways, you're supposed to be. It wasn't for charity. It's supposed to be. It was a scramble. You started like they spread everybody out, but it was me and my dad were playing best ball, and then there were supposed to be 2 people that were playing with us to make sure we weren't cheating. And we were waiting all day, or we were waiting when we got there, and then they finally told us, you guys just go. It's just gonna be you 2. My dad kept
So you guys
asking, like,
cheated
why?
the fucking whole time, didn't you?
We spotted a couple balls, okay, dude. But anyway, the people that were supposed to go with us got COVID. They got their results like that night. And we probably
Holy.
we wouldn't have been like next to them.
Yeah.
Like, well, probably if we were teeing off,
I mean, you would have been close
we would have
enough.
definitely been close enough, dude. So right there, man, saved
Oh
us.
shit.
Placed
Wow.
4th in the tournament, illegitimately, but placed 4th. But I mean, would you not have done the same? Would you not have spotted a couple balls?
Listen. When you play as
Wait.
when you play
When you play like you
when
don't
you-
have to
when-
spot yourself.
Okay,
couple
let me
balls.
fucking say it then.
Is that what you're gonna
Yes.
say? I
Oh,
knew it.
man.
Well, anyway, gentlemen, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I got one more thing I want to say. I got next on 2K Blacktops.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
That's it from me.
I think that's it. I think it was a cool, like, chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like
want to get
that.
a little more relaxed. We've been hitting some heavy topics lately, and we know
Yeah.
they're not like fun topics, but they're stuff
Yeah.
kind of want to talk about, but
Yeah, I think when it's like a serious topic and it needs to be something that can get out there, and we have a very small platform to put it out there,
yeah,
might as well say something.
we
you
did
know what I mean?
okay considering we didn't have Stepan carrying us this time.
Yeah, we got our mics fixed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
hopefully it sounds better.
Hopefully.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
hopefully
only
it sounds
improving
better.
from here.
Yeah.
It's only up. So episode 5, it's a
Awesome.
wrap, and I think
Yeah.
we out.
Sorry. So if you want to be on the Airport Road podcast, give us a call at
Yeah.
505-553-9581.
Oh damn.
All right.
It's like that.
Give us a call. We'll put you on. And as well, subscribe to the YouTube channel,
Mhm.
Airport Road Podcast. Subscribe to Lactonique.news newsletter. Follow
Yep.
AVXD Apparel. Check it out. New gear.
New gear coming out. This is exclusive.
AJ is rocking the
Classic
what
gear.
color?
These are the AVXD basics. So these t-shirts in those colors will always be available as just a basic t-shirt. It's your everyday. That's what you get. And then there's going to be streetwear. So
Yeah, AJ is rocking the heavy color scheme right now. It's creamy, man.
yep.
Cream on
Yeah.
cream on black.
Yeah.
Black on cream.
And yeah, follow their Instagram.
Cream on cream.
New stuff coming out
Soon.
soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's basically it. Keep updated with Lactonique.news, daily articles.
Yep.
And cheers to Lobo Louis beer.
Yes.
UNM football. Get it. All right.
All right, we're out.
Later.